Wednesday night league cast for Game for Glory. I'm your host, the Judge. Unfortunately, Zot is having some connection issues tonight, so she will not be hosting with me. But I should be able to manage alone tonight, I think. And we are already in Champ Select. We're going to look at some picks and bans now, so let's go ahead and do that. First ban coming out from Blue Team, Ari. Most likely targeted against best Ari NA. And, I mean, when you put a champ name in your name, I think that odds are that champ's gonna get banned. As we see purple team banning Jace. Juiciest Jace is on the blue team. I gotta think that's against him. I'm not currently looking at any stats or anything right now. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. So I hope you enjoy it. Next ban coming out from blue team, Nightshade 21. Although if you were to put 2 and 1 together, that's 3, and you could say Nightshade. Thresh ban going out. Doesn't really matter if that's targeted. Thresh is always a good ban. Most supports do know how to play Thresh, and it's not a bad thing if you get that Thresh ban out there. And Lucian ban coming out from purple team. No Asphalt playing tonight, so that's probably just a ban against the ADC. I have seen Lucian played in mid, but I didn't like how it was working out. So that's definitely going to be against their ADC. And then Lee Sin, that's a definite ban against Tycan Lee. I know he loves playing Lee Sin, and they don't want to let him get that. And finally, for purple team, the Blitzcrank ban goes out. And even if it isn't targeted, Blitzcrank is a very good support that you want to ban out. It's not optimal to be playing against a Blitz or a Thresh, as those pulls can be quite annoying. So first pick for blue team, it looks like Nightshade might just go ahead and pick up the support for their support player, which I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head, but it looks like they're gonna potentially pick up that support immediately, so that they don't have to worry about it being picked out from underneath them. Sona, very strong support still. She's got great heals. She's got bonus movement speed and bonus damage. Sorry. Just thought I heard my dog crying, which would have been odd, but nope, she's just going ham. Alright, and then purple team looks like they're going to go ahead, Tycan Lee's going to go ahead and lock in that Shaco pick. I wonder if we'll see AD or AP Shaco. I do think AP Shaco is hilarious. Whether or not he goes AP or AD, we'll have to see what he decides to go with this time. And Lord Yeti, I'm wondering if he'll pick up Nunu, maybe a Nunu support. Nunu support not quite as viable as it used to be now that he gets bonuses from eating jungle monsters. So probably not, but with a name like Lord Yeti, I'd like to see him play Nunu. And we're out of the champ selection. Not sure what happened there. Excuse me. Got a little something in my throat here. It looks like Lord Yeti quit out. Uh-oh. This is bad news bananas. I'm wondering who they're going to get to replace Lord Yeti in this one. My dog is going ham. Zot, if you're out there, this is bad news. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I'm gonna go let my dog out. And I'm just gonna throw on a bit of music. I'll be right back. Hey everyone. So just a little update. It looks like the pregame lobby here is a bit bugged. So they might be remaking it. I will keep you updated with any info. And that was Miracle by Blackmill. Alright, we are back, and we should just be getting started right now. Right here, right now. Bam! I think we'll probably see the same bands come out. We'll have to see what happens here. There's the Lee Sin band again. But they might change as one of the players has changed. They brought in Jason's Dragon. Excuse me. To replace Yeti. So there's a Katarina, I guess, band coming out. That's a bit different, but I don't know it'll make a big deal to these guys. And the Cassidy band. And there's the Jason Lucian band coming out from Purple, and there's a Thresh band. So it's pretty much the same, just missing the Blitz. But we'll have to see what they decide to pick up. Best Ari-NA is going to lock in Ari. There was the Ari ban last game, but not this time around, so Ari's going to go ahead and take Ari. And Purple Team Nightshad picking up Sona again, And it looks like their ADC this time around is going to be Jason's Dragon. Blue team going to come in here. That Jace has been banned, so GCS Jace won't get to play him. But we'll see what he decides to go with. Looks like he might go with the Tristana and try and outrange Jason there. But we'll see what he decides to do. And Extracted picking up Riven for the solo top lane. I do like Riven in the solo top. We'll have to see what happens, though. I'm definitely going to lock that in, and Juicy's Jace just thinking about it here. Talking with his team, trying to decide if this is the route they want to go. And looks like they're actually going to switch out to Fiora. And then Aatrox, so maybe mix it up a bit, or maybe ADC Fiora. I've seen it done. It doesn't work usually. But who knows? It just it could happen. We'll have to see how they play it. Could also jungle Fiora or jungle Riven, I suppose. But we'll see what happens. Tyken Lee and Raxel now picking it up. Raxel usually support. Maybe Nightshad just picked up Sona for Raxel this time around. Do some trading later. And Tyken Lee picking up Shaco again. I really want to see that AP Shaco. I do like AP Shaco. I think it's a lot of fun. But we'll probably see that as AD Shaco. And Raxel thinking about what he wants to do. Switching over to Rise. Could see solo top Rise. But yeah, we're definitely going to lock in that Rise. That could be mid or solo top Rise. They don't really have a solo top champ picked yet. So we'll have to see what happens there. And now the Blitzcrank pick coming in. That was banned last time around, but not this time. So it does look like that might just be an ADC Fiora. That'll be interesting for sure. We'll have to see how that plays out. I'm kind of looking forward to it, actually. And then the Blitzcrank from Planet Earth. I don't think he's going to switch out. Probably just talking with his team, make sure this is what they want. But I don't see any reason to switch Blitzcrank out if you have the option to get Blitzcrank. And 6 seconds. Ooh, switch over to Annie. Last second. Planet Earth. And locks it in. Looks like we're going to have Annie in there. And potentially from this chat, could be support Annie. I don't... Well, who knows? Well, we'll have to see how that plays out for them. Annie does get those stuns, and I used to play AD Annie, actually. That was a lot of fun. But we'll have to see how a support Annie plays out this time around. So, and 16W is going to pick up Garen for the solo top against that Riven. And we'll see if he actually decides to lock that in, or if he switches last second as well. And they're locking that in. So it looks like we're going to have Ahri against Rise, Juiciest Jace and Planet Earth on Fiora and Annie respectively, against Jason's Dragon and Nightshad 21 on Vayne and Sona. And then your solo top's going to be Extracted on Riven with 16 Ws on Garen. And then jungles, Tyken Lee on Shaco, and Nightwalk on that thing. The jungle, the G4. And we will be starting in a few minutes here. And it's 7 seconds, I'll take the troll faces down. I know you guys enjoy those. Who wouldn't enjoy those? Now into our 3-minute delay, so like I said, ADCs. AD Fiora, that's going to be interesting. Apparently Asphalt loves to see Jace's AD Fiora. ADC Fiora, that is, I suppose. Any Fiora is AD. But ADC Fiora, apparently Asphalt loves it. So I hope he's watching, because this will be good times for everybody. And Ahri, best Ahri NA is playing Ahri. There was no Ahri ban this time around. Extracted on Riven in the solo top against that Garen. You better watch those bushes, Extracted, because Garen is going to jump out like there is no tomorrow. And Planet Earth playing that support Annie in the bottom lane. I suppose it could be a support Ahri, but who knows? We'll have to see what these guys decide to do. This is kind of an interesting team comp. And then Nightwalk playing J4 in the jungle, classic jungle. J4, very popular jungle pick, so I don't blame him for picking it up. And purple team, Nightshad21 playing that Sona support with Jason's Dragon. Gotta watch those crescendos coming out and the condemn. If Jason's Dragon can do it, he's gonna condemn people into walls and take you down. And you gotta be careful about that. You gotta watch those tumble condemns. Taiken Lee on that Shaco. I want to see an AP Shaco. If Taiken Lee is watching the stream, I'm really hoping you're going AP, because it's hilarious. It's good times. And looks like Raxel's going to be playing mid this time around. Raxel we've often seen play support, and that's always I like watching Raxel play, especially when he does his Lulu support. It's a lot of fun. And 16 W's on Garen. And I'm sure he'll be hiding in bushes and spinning to win. And I'm digging these team comps. Purple team's got quite a few stuns and good chase potential and some fears. They've got a lot of CC. And purple team, they have quite a bit of CC too. Very CC heavy teams. The only person on their team who doesn't do some form really is Fiora. I guess parry's kind of a CC. You can dodge stuff, and but probably not. Actually, I'm gonna consider it a CC myself, just because you can control the amount of damage coming in from the crowd. That's CC. What do I have up here? I have the stream open, and close that, and move this over here. This is the Game for Glory website, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of a tour here in the while we wait for it to load. So right here up at the top, you can check it out. It tells you can experience some esports. I'm sure most of the people watching already play a lot of video games as it is, so I mean, you might as well check it out. We've got a little how it works, rewards and prizes, and the community, which it's just, there's a bit of an overview here. And tomorrow night's games are paid, so we have started paid entry for games, and if you pay 5, you win 20, as you can read right there. And it's really easy to register now. There's a big red button here that says register, and then there's a blue button that says show games, so you can see what games are being played. We've got SC2 in League, we've got Call of Duty and Call of Duty, MW3 and Black Ops 2, whichever's your poison, and the same on PS3 for those. And then down at the bottom here, we have streams. We can see who's streaming right now, what videos are already on here. And we can watch some of our League players who are streaming. You know, if you play and you stream a lot, you can link your Game for Glory account to your Twitch account, and when you go live, it shows it on the Game for Glory website. So that is some good exposure. as well as some chat. You can talk to other Game for Glory players and see how it works if you want. Maybe ask some questions. See if anyone wants to get a game going right now. You know, stuff like that. We've also got some FAQs. Sorry, I was just checking to see if the game has started. And so if you have any questions about Game for Glory, this should sum it all up for you. This will tell you everything you need to know about Game for Glory. We've also got a forum. So if you got questions about stuff, you just want to get to know the community a bit, make a post, what you think, stuff like that. Just discuss stuff. It's all here. You can do it there. And then media. I believe this probably just takes you, it takes you back to the streams and the videos. So check it out, guys. That's gameforglory.net with the number 4. And check it out. And what do you know? That was just enough time. I played that very well, I'll be honest. I'm really proud of myself for that one. But we're going to go ahead and start out here, and it does look like an AD Annie, in fact. Or AD Annie, support Annie. And we are pausing the game again at the start of my stream, as we often do. Put that over here so I can see the chat. And we will just wait and see how long this pause goes for. It's always extracted. Always. I hope everyone's having a good night tonight. I hope you're feeling good and you're liking the stream. And I am trying to get a partner for more often. Okay. It looks like it was Taiken Lee this time around, not extracted. But I am trying to get a partner for a more stable partner to come in and chat with me. As I know it's great when you have someone to bounce ideas off of and kind of have a back and forth. So I am working on that, but bear with us while we get everyone sorted. We do have new casters for the US. It looks like Fluffy MD and Beldarin are our new casters. I am not them though. I don't have the ability to update the stream here, so unfortunately I can't change that. But I am the judge, and it's everywhere on my stuff here. So yeah, we're just waiting on this pause now. Boy, it probably was extracted if we haven't unpaused yet. And I judge all the things, Asphalt. All the things. We don't seem to have a support build out of that Sona. No cookie or extra ward. That's an option. I usually for supports you see that, right? You see the mana biscuit and
a summoner has reconnected.
And the extra ward. And it looks like Best Ari was also disconnected. A lot of people are disconnected tonight. I know there have been client issues after last night's patch from Riot, and they're working on it, but that could take years. It could take them years to fix that. You know it. Judges don't have anvils. They have gavels. And I might just have a gavel. Actually, I should get a gavel. I could use that in the stream. Smash my desk up. Yell order. Yell objection. Overruled. Sustained. But, man, there are definitely some connection issues tonight. Big pause. And we're losing viewers because of it. I'm just rambling on here. Although those could be some of the players that we're watching. And the game is starting. Excellent. Alrighty. just some average buys so far. A lot of wards coming out from blue team here. That's interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. I'm not sure if they are. I think they're just trolling. I'll be honest. Wards and beads coming out pretty much everywhere, and then some mana for Ari instead of health. But who knows what they do? I mean, that could be the start for an AD. ADC Fiora, but I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. And purple team going for a deep invade here. Looks like they might try and steal the red buff right out from under blue team. And Taiken Lee dropping those boxes. Not sure what he's going yet. All we see is that that hunter's machete. So we'll have to see what he actually decides to do. And it looks like blue team in return is going to take purple's blue buff. But who knows? Riven being out to get back to her lane so she doesn't miss out on any experience. And it definitely looks like they're going to do a little buff trading here. But J4 will miss out on his red buff because of it. But I don't know how concerned he is about that. And my frame rate just took a bit of a dump. And now it's cleaned up. Not sure what happened there, but we're okay. We're back. Everyone's happy. Hey, Frostwolf, thanks for coming back. And looks like just some not too much pressure going on this early game. Some spinning and winning going on for 16Ws against this Riven. Knocking that Riven down a bit of health. I should be able to see their name tags. Minimap. Interesting. That's weird. It's okay though. They might have changed that. And it looks like Taiken Lee's just going to go ahead and fight Nightwalk here. And he's going to go ahead and actually take him down as well. Taiken Lee just obliterating in that jungle. You got to be careful about that Shaco. He does a lot of damage. And I think we're probably going to see AD Shaco come in here. Fiora going in on our Vayne here. And Annie, Planet Earth flashing in and just tearing apart Jason's dragon with that fireball. You got to be careful with that. It hurts. I guess that support Annie and the ADC Fiora is pretty strong. Well, we'll have to see if they can keep this momentum up or if it drops off for them. Now Annie just throwing out some fireballs at Nightshad here. Sorry, that's what I want. Show HP bars. There we go. Okay. My HP bars are off for some reason. I don't like that. Best RENA now. Raxel pushed up on him. Does get taunted, though. Taking quite a beating from Best Ari. And extracted, as you can see up top there. He's fairly pushed up on 16W. 16W needs to be pretty careful. Needs to watch himself. But Garen does have that good passive. Best RENA just kind of taking down Raxel there. Raxel was pretty low. He should have thought about leaving, I think, but he did not. 16W's now spinning to win. Extracted coming in on him, though. Dealing quite a bit of damage, but he's going to back off now. He doesn't want to try and chase 16W's under that tower if he does run away. He just wants to get a few decent hits off and stun him. 16W's taking quite a bit of damage. Looks like he's ignited, and he's going to go down. Extracted picking up another kill for blue team. Now 3-1 in favor of blue. And it looks like Shaco's coming down for a gank. But that bush is warded, so he needs to be careful. A blue team will know he's there, so he better be careful. As I said, he better be careful. But it looks like he's going to... Yeah, he is coming... Oh, no, it looks like he might go mid now, which would be interesting. No one is there. Maybe just throw a couple boxes down. Oh, he's going to do some counter jungling. I see what he's up to. Gonna pick up the purple team's rude dudes. Blue team's rude dudes, that is. These are not his. And yeah, he's just throwing boxes down, doing some shanking and some ganking, as a good Shaco should. Find this team comp from Blue very interesting so far. Jason's Dragon condemning Planet Earth against that wall. Juiciest Jace coming in though. Jason's Dragon gonna pick up that kill. There wasn't much Planet Earth could do there against that wall when he got stunned. And Sona just giving them some extra damage. Juiciest Jace, however, going in on Jason's Dragon, almost taking him down. But he's gonna have to leave as he's getting a bit too close to the tower for his own comfort zone. Doesn't want to die underneath that and give some kills. However, Best RENA just going in on Raxel and picking up another kill for himself. He's getting quite fed. Where's the jungle during all of this is my question. But I guess he was fairly close to bottom, so he couldn't really get there. But it looks like Taiken Lee's going to now come into the middle and try and help hold it without taking too much CS from Rise. But still picking up some for himself, as he doesn't want his tower to get too pushed. Nightwalk coming in on Taiken Lee, though, dropping the banner right on top of him. Dealing a smidge of damage, not too much to worry about this early, though. Juiciest Jace and Planet Earth now back in lane and trying to push back Jason's Dragon here. Jason better be careful. Sona and it looks like Annie is getting ready for something. They're planning it. They're working it. The gears are turning, guys. I find this comp a lot of fun so far, actually. And now Fiora has picked up a Doran's Blade and a Doran's Shield. I'm wondering if we'll see a Doran's Ring. Probably not, but you know, if we were trolling, we would. I think we'd get a whole collection of Dorans going on there. But I think just trying to get some extra armor and some extra damage and health to help keep her alive in lane, especially against a ranged AD, where she is melee, of course. Jungle now picking up their blue team jungle now picking up their red buff, or they were. Extracted going in on 16Ws again. 16Ws about 50% health. Best RENA fighting Raxel underneath the tower and just picking up another kill for himself with minimal issue. Didn't even take any tower hits there. Juiciest Jace now parrying some of that damage from Jason's Dragon. Planet Earth that stunned him. You got to watch that Annie stun. Support Annie can be very, very obnoxious, to say the least. She deals quite a bit of damage. Looks like it's more of a kill lane build, and it's not. It seems to be working out fairly well for them right at this moment. And now Juiciest Jace and Planet Earth putting some pressure onto that tower. Just let their minions kind of hit it a bit while Jason's Dragon tries to fend them off. And yeah, looks like Shaco might be coming down for a gank. However, Nightwalk and Extracted are waiting in this bush to get 16Ws. Nightwalk going in, knocking 16Ws up. 16Ws needing to flash out and save his own butt there. He is burning a bit from that red buff, but it won't be enough to take him down. Shaco coming in. Their Jack in the Box goes down. It's going to go ahead and terrify Juiciest Jace. Juiciest Jace needs to get out, but he gets condemned against that wall, and that's going to be a kill for Jason's Dragon. And holy, that was an amazing gank out of Taiken Lee there. Just kind of showed up through that box down right in the middle of Juiciest Jace, his escape path. And he had nowhere to go but into a wall. And it looks like Purple Team's now going to go ahead and pick up Dragon for themselves. Raxel's coming down while Jason's Dragon goes ahead and holds the... Oh, geez, I thought that was actually Taiken Lee that died there. I was like, what? Why is he taking so much damage from Dragon? But that was the clone. So that was my bad. Extracted going in on 16Ws again. 16Ws about 50%, but he's going to spin a bit on Extracted. It doesn't deal too much damage, but it does deal some. And he's just going to hang out by his tower now. He is getting fairly pushed here. Planet Earth has a stun ready, so Night Shad and Jason's Dragon better be careful. Tibbers goes down. Tibbers is not fighting anything, though. Jason's Dragon ults on Planet Earth, but Planet Earth is going to get out just with enough health. Jason's Dragon now trying to deal some damage. Almost going down there. Juiciest Jace ulting on both Night Shad and Dragon. And looks like he's going to pick up the kill on Night Shad. All he needs to do is dash into him, and he's going to pick it up. He might also get the kill on Jason, but not quite enough damage going out there with that dash. Ari jumping over this wall, and he's going to go ahead and take down Taikan Lee with a little bit of some Foxfire, or Spirit Fire, I think is what it's called, and some of those orbs that she likes to throw around. So you got to be careful. This Ari's starting to get fed. She's level 9 and 400. Best Ari-NA is definitely living up to their name, playing a very excellent Ari this game around. We did see that get banned in the previous match, but this time they let it slide, and I'm wondering if it might be a mistake. Blue team is up 7-3 right now. Only about 1k gold. It's not a lot, but it is something right now. 16Ws fighting Extracted right underneath that tower, taking quite a few hits. 16Ws needs to be careful and let that passive heal start up again to get him some more health while he waits for the minion wave to come to his tower. Jason's Dragon and Nightshad just doing some casual farming in the bottom lane. Not too much there. Looks like Ari laying down some wards, paying attention. Extracted now going to do some dirty farming, but Raxel's on his way up. 16Ws and Raxel going to fight Extracted. The flash comes out of Raxel, and the prison goes down onto Extracted with 16Ws dropping his ult onto him and taking him down. Watch that dunk. It can be deadly. I saw what Extracted was trying to do there, trying to get some dirty farming going on behind the tower, but it just wasn't enough. And Raxel came up for a gank, and they weren't expecting it. Planet Earth and Juicy's Jace, however, picking up that kill onto Jason there, and it looks like they might get this kill on Nightshad as well, giving that to double kill for Planet Earth actually, and Nightshad picking up a kill on Juicy's Jace because he fought him under the tower and just was taking too many tower hits. He couldn't get out in time. Shaco now in that lane. Best Ari-NA going in on Raxel, and I don't think Raxel's going to make it out in time. A couple dashes coming in. J4 going on and 16Ws. Got him in a Cataclysm. But I think 16Ws is going to get out, and probably needs to leave. Nightwalk is also leaving as well, as Extracted is back in lane. So just needs Extracted needs to get some kills here. Taikan Lee looks like that stun is ready from Planet Earth. If Taikan Lee goes in, might get stunned. And there's the stun, but he did ult in the nick of time. He did still get stunned, and the ult comes out from both Taikan Lee and Jason's Dragon, and they're going to pick up that kill very easily on Planet Earth. I thought he might have backed off a bit sooner. I'm not sure if he knew Taikan Lee was in that bush. Extracted looks like he's going to go ahead and get that top tower with minimal obstruction here. I think 16Ws has no way to contest that right now. Looks like Juiciest Jace already has a Tiamat, and we'll definitely see that build into a Rav, which will be very good for him. 16Ws and Extracted fighting pretty hard up top here. Apparently now I've got a Dragon timer that's built into the game when you're spectating. It looks like Dragon will be up in a minute 50. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that was a thing now, as you can see it up there. That's actually really awesome. So Dragon will be up in a minute 50, and we'll see who gets there first. At this point, I think Blue Team probably has a better chance to get it. Most of their lanes are fairly pushed, and they just, as long as they keep it that way, they should be able to get down to that Dragon with minimal issue. And Juicy's Jace now on Planet Earth just kind of pushing back their lane. No wards from them, however. Planet Earth does, however, have that Sightstone. So,
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
and there's another turret for Blue Team. They are just pushing really hard here. Extracted going in on 16Ws again with the stun. Garen spinning to win, though. Extracted taking quite a beating from that spin. 16Ws just has quite a bit more health than Extracted does right now, so they need to be a bit careful right now. And Raxel ready to fight this Extracted. I wonder if he's going to get the Rune Prison off on him. No, they're just chasing him out of the jungle and trying to get him to leave so that 16Ws can get some farm. Taikan Lee now holding the middle, but Planet Earth is waiting in the wings for a gank, it looks like. And Fiora as well. coming up the middle. Juiciest Jace. And J4 waiting in that bush as well. They don't see Jace in that, or not Jace, Nightwalk in that bush. Looks like they're going for a 4-man push in the middle. Nightwalk going in on Raxel. And there's the Cataclysm going down on Raxel. Raxel's going to get taken down from Best Ari. Throwing that orb in there, and just not much that Raxel could really do about that Cataclysm. His flash was down, just barely down. It just came off cooldown now, and it looks like blue team's going to go ahead and take this middle tower. This seems to be a very good push team comp. They do a lot of damage, and they just they take down towers when they want to. Purple team's going to have a tough time coming back from this one. Already lost a tier 2 tower and all of their tier 1 towers, and they haven't really touched a tower as it is. Dragon is now up, and it looks like Nightwalk and pretty much all of blue team is going to go ahead and take down that Dragon. Looks like Baron's up as well. I'm wondering where the Baron buff goes. I'm wondering if it goes on the right side. So there's Dragon down. We don't get a full timer counter. I think it's the last 2 minutes we'll see that counter come up again. I really like that. At least for spectating, I think that's really cool. Tyken Lee now coming up to mid to help out Raxel, try and get some more damage. And it does look like Tyken Lee is going AD this time around. Excuse me. And just they're trying to get a little bit more pressure on one of their lanes there, as they have been pushed fairly hard all game. And they're just they're a bit behind right now. 5 kills and 6k gold now, which is quite a difference in this early 17 minutes. There's a lot going on. I heard predictions of a 25-minute surrender, but I don't think these guys are going to give up that easily. We do, however, see 2 Ravs already on blue team there, and that's going to be hard to counteract. That's going to be damage coming at you, even if you're not being hit, pretty much all the time in those team fights. So they really need to watch out for those. Gosh. And Vayne now, she's got her Bork, but she has quite a bit of farm, but she hasn't been able to farm as much as the Fiora or the Riven even. They've just been doing a really good job getting their farm up. Although she's not that far behind Fiora. Fiora is kind of in the zone where there's no minions right now, though, so she can't really get that up. Although, as I say that, of course, she goes in on some minions. However, there's going to be a fight here. Nightwalk jumping in onto that, Sona. With a stun from Planet Earth, gets knocked up and stunned, and there was nothing she could do about that. She got dropped so hard and so fast, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and fight under this tower. Tyken Lee getting dropped in no time, and 16W's going down just as fast. Fiora came out of nowhere there, I swear to God. I just saw her in mid, and she jumped up top. And we're just going to go ahead and see this tower go down again.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Not much purple team can do about this now. Only people up right now are Vayne and Sona, and 4v2 is not going to work in their favor. They might be able to take down Extracted, but at what cost? I think it would be a mistake for them for sure. And I think blue team's going to go ahead and pick up this inhibitor with minimal... Nightwalk going in on Night Shad, taking some tower hits, but they are going to pick up that inhibitor with minimal opposition. And I think they might just go ahead and move down to the mid and push there. Boy, this is not looking good for purple team. Blue team is just starting to snowball really hard. They're pushing their lanes, they're rotating really well. And purple's they're not really watching for the rotates. They're getting caught out under towers even. Usually under towers are a pretty safe place, but not for them. Tyken Lee now going in on Extracted, throwing his Shiv. It's going to deal some damage, and Riven's just going to go ahead and walk away. Now Tyken Lee trying to chase. I'm not sure if Riven diving over that wall. Tyken Lee is also going in though. and he is invisible, looking for Extracted, but Extracted is not in that bush, sir. You are mistaken. But Taiken Lee's going to go ahead and get this red buff with minimal issues. And my dog is going ham upstairs. I'm not sure what its problem is. My girlfriend should go ahead and let it out as I am working. Looks like Dragon will be up in just under 2 minutes here. Boy, I love that. And I think blue team might go ahead and pick that up as well. They've gotten they've gotten most of the other dragons this match, so I wouldn't be surprised if they got it again, as they are pushed fairly hard. And they don't really need to worry about much. It looks like they're not even that concerned about it. I don't know if they can see the dragon timer or not. I think it's just for spectators. I'd have to read the patch notes. I haven't gotten a chance to do that today yet. But I think it's a really good addition. I really like it. I think it'll add a new dynamic. Planet Earth and Best Ari just doing some little pokes on that tower. However, the charm goes off onto Nightshad and just gets kind of dominated there. J4 jumping in onto Jason's dragon, and my dog is still going ham upstairs. 16W's getting taken down as well. Extracted now fighting under that tower. Juiciest J's picking up a kill over Raxel underneath the tower as well. A triple kill for Best Ari NA underneath the tower. These guys, they love it under the tower. They are tower fighters. They know where to get the aggro on that tower so that the tanks are taking the damage. And there's the surrender at 22 minutes. Whoever predicted 25, you were wrong, sir. We got a surrender at 22, and that Fiora ADC, I liked it. I liked the support Annie. I really like these guys playing together. They played an amazing game tonight. It was just brilliant. They got that advantage, and they just kept using it and using it. And it was a lot of fun to watch. I mean, I like it when the games are balanced, but when you see a team just work together and kind of just get their everything together, and win those, they pick people off, they fight under towers, the right person is taking damage at the right time. It's great to watch, and I'm glad that you guys are enjoying my hype, because I like getting hype. I like being hype, and you know what? Thanks for watching. I am the judge. This has been the Wednesday night Game for Glory League cast. Tip your waitresses. I'll be back Monday, and have a good evening, guys. Have some fun. Just have a great time, all right? And check out Game for Glory.